Okay, our team, myself, experience in Silicon Valley 20 years, previous a GM of a German semiconductor company. I have lots of international business, and I manage corporate major accounts, Intel, Seagate, Siemens, Sony, Dai-Nippon, Screen. So I have lots of experience in national and international, and also running sales crews around the world, field service and engineering. Also software, mobile apps, and smart cards. That's enough for the pitch. My engineer VP has 25 years also in Silicon Valley, previously at GE Light Labs R&D, Army R&D, Cirrus Logic, LSI, National, and Texas Instruments. He's a world-class expert on embedded systems. Then from this, we have a team of engineers that we manage for mobile development. Okay, so then we have our advisors. That's sufficient to move to the next slide. The problem is, in the business world, is there's remote equipment all over the place that's off the grid. For example, storage tanks, solar street lights, security gates all over. And right now they're handled manually because they're off the grid. This product, portable power, plugs in, control it from your mobile app. So it reports status and maintenance. This thing will cut your maintenance cost by 75%. That's the big plus. Oh, save money. How big is the market? The market is at the TAM. It's $2.5 billion. At the part that we can address is $1.5 billion in the U.S. and $5 billion globally. And I have all the facts on a slide. How we'll beat the competition is right now, technically, we're about 1.5 years ahead of the competition. This part is already done, so we're ready to deploy. We have traction in the following places. We're now have traction in Japan with a partner in Japan who's taking our product to deploy right now. Oh, that's a big plus point. Somebody else likes our product besides us. That's the key thing. Market, I mentioned market. Competition. There's a lot of noise on the consumer side for our product. Key thing to acknowledge it. Don't hide it. Then on my slides, I have 3 slides, and it shows from weak, stronger, is picture, picture, picture. It's very easy to see. And then I have a slide that comes over it that says, what's wrong with them? These are not digitally oriented and not microprocessor controlled. It's old tech. It's really easy to see on the slide. Then I have a slide that says 2 business people that are fairly good competition. I'm acknowledging who I'm going to battle with. This is important because I have to get revenue, so I have to show this. So these things get me more credit than most everything else, actually, from my experience. Okay, the business model. On the consumer market, our target is to do break even from online sales, eBay and Amazon. After that, it will go to the big box stores. They want to see traction before they take it. So our first ask will allow us to make break even on online sales. On the B2B side, we are for budget of 100K. We have the target customers of Vacon. This is a major power company in Finland. How do we connect it to them? We're connected to them by the Finnish government. I had a meeting with last night, and also their security people, same investors. So we're on a first name introduction to these guys, and they already have global distribution. So actually what I'm really doing is looking to get money from those guys. Rather than angels, I'm looking for corporate money because we're solving their problem. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, the financials. This year 600,000, next year 5.5 million, the year after that 16 million, the year after that 38 million, and then 60 million or something. That's it. These numbers are a little bit on the low side, I believe, from year 3 out. Nobody's going to believe your numbers. They just want to see if you actually thought it out. If you get to a follow-up meeting, they're going to beat your numbers to death. Capital raise, we're raising $500,000 now, and then we're raising $2 million in a year, depending on these 3 criteria, which I have listed out. Exit. Our plan for exit is to be acquired by one of these power companies that need the product for their portfolio. And the other one we have is I've already been calling on all the major battery companies in the U.S. to see about investing and working through their distribution channel. And so we're looking at them to be an acquisition. So I'm working in 2 different industries as a possible future acquisition. One from the consumer, one from B2B. So, and then the summary is to say, so here's what we have. We have traction, we have existing orders. I have consumer orders already in the US. I already have consumer orders from Africa, a lot of consumer orders and interest. And we have a distributor in Japan. Now we're working on a B2B distribution from Finland. So we have proven traction along the way, and that's why we're asking for $500K to take it to the break-even point of $5 million plus in the next 12 months.